Yo, O-Town was popping, baby. You know it's me. I'm here, but I ain't by myself, okay? Hey, talk to the people, man.
Gotta spray some Creed so it smell good. The aura gotta be great. You know what I mean? And R.E., I'm in the building. Smell that smell. It smell good. It smell like money. It smell like money. You know what I mean?
Hey, Drink Champs is in the building.
That's right.
I'm telling you, this dude is making major moves out here.
That's right.
The podcast is killing him.
And
the interview.
Yes, and he is a man of all trades. I see him work everything.
You know, I'm trying to get my Noreaga on.
I'm telling you, he will be a PD in 2 years.
Hey, man, listen, that new record is coming out. You got the record, right?
That's right. Uno Mas. I'm blessing you right now. Featuring Pharrell. Let's get to it.
And we still gonna do shots.
That's right. He forcing me. I got it.
I got you. That beat top 88 countdown. You know I ain't riding by myself today.
Not today.
I got a legend in here with me, y'all.
That's what they call it. That's what they call
My
me.
man, the late great Noreaga was born.
Not late great. Not late great. Did you say late great?
Really great. Really great.
Just great. Just great. Hopefully great.
All of these
striving to be great. You know what I mean? N-O-R-E, Nori in the building, Orlando, O-Town. What's up? What's going on?
It's amazing to have you in the building, man.
Man, it's amazing to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been coming to Orlando for years. So, you know, to come over here, you know, with our record, you know, me and Pharrell, 20 years again, got back together. I see they got the skateboard up there. I imagine that's him. I'm tagging the board too. I see Dave East is up there, so definitely I will
Fat Joe's in here.
Yeah, I will get
some of these guys you already know personally very well.
Yeah, I spoke to Fat Joe today too.
Oh my goodness, what are you up to these days? Just hanging?
Well, it was dope because he just called me and said, "Man, I just want you to know I love you." And I was in the middle of an interview, and I was like, "Wow, that was dope," you know. So I hurried up and finished the interview and called him back. I was like, "Man, thank you, man. I love you too, man. You know, we got mushy today." Out of the blue.
It's okay to show you emotion. Listen, I'm emotional today, so I would have got me a gift. So I guess that makes me emotional. I have a gift for you.
For me?
For you, I have a gift.
I have a gift for the lady.
If it's okay with you.
Oh man, I'm in.
Now it's only right if we got Drink Champs here. You know, we break out the De Leon tequila.
The De Leon tequila. Now,
we're here.
For those that don't know, this is the smoothest tequila in the world, all right?
So look, while we enjoy this tequila, man, we're going to hop into song number 8 right now. Okay. That's all right with you.
Let's do it.
Beat Top 88 Countdown. You're not going nowhere, right?
Nah, I'm chilling the whole countdown.
Let's do this thing. Right here on 104.5 the O-Town's Hip Hop and R&B. Young Scholar and Rob Partner hanging out with you. And yes, Noreaga's still here.
Yes, we here. And I see TK Kirkland's signature up there. That's my boy.
Oh, who raised you?
Yeah, who raised you?
Yo, he stopped by last week, man. Had some fun with us, man. That's your boy. I seen you was out there with him in Cali, right?
Yeah, no, actually in Miami. We just did. We called it Drink Champs Live for the Revolt Conference.
Oh my God!
And he came in and
heard about that.
He came in and guest host, and it was dope, you know, because he told the whole crowd, "Who raised you?" You know what I mean? And we had fun.
Apparently, somebody raised you the right way to get that repo deal, and man, we got to talk about that.
Yes, man. I'm proud to have be a podcast. For those that don't know, Drink Champs is a podcast, and podcasts aren't known to blow up one, and aren't known to go lineal, which means television. The only podcast that went television was His and Hers, from sports, and Ricky Gervais. From HBO. So the only music podcast, period, that I know of right now is Drink Champs, and that's
we got to get more in depth with that. I got to get into this.
No problem. Let's get into it.
Trust me, we're gonna find out.
We at number 7 or number 6?
We are at number 6 right now.
Number 6, man. Let's do it.
Nori's here.
Let's get into
88 Countdown. Young Scholar, your ride partner. I am here, and I got my ride partner. Introduce yourself.
N-O-R-E, man. I'm in the building. O-Town. What it could be, man.
New York stand up. Drink Champs stand up.
That's right.
You're now resident of South Beach, though.
Yeah, I've been for the last 12 years, I lived in South Beach, but I don't really count the 2 because I still had a place in New York. And so, for 10 years, I've been a full-fledged, 100% Florida resident.
Man, let me ask you this: what made you fall in love with hip hop? You know, because you've been part of this culture and molding it for like some big people to work with Neptunes, Pharrell,
hip hop. Would you say what motivated me to do hip hop?
Yes,
was the KRS Ones, the Coogee raps, and me hearing them just describe pictures and me feeling like I was there. Like it was almost like better than reading a book. Like when you read a book, your mind goes to wherever that book is. But so does music, and so does hip hop in particularly. And I just fell in love with the art. You know what I mean? And I never thought I'd be making art. I was my first MC name was MC Yahoo with the Balder Bean. I was 11 years old.
Break it down from Lord. Break it down.
I wasn't good, but I stuck with it. I had fun with it, and 20 years later, I'm still in the game.
Wow. So did you see this type of success for yourself at that young age, or you always knew it was gonna be this? Or
nah, I thought I was gonna be.
You just going with the flow.
I thought I was gonna be a loser, to tell you the truth, for real. And Hip hop was a hobby for me. I never looked at it for money and looked at it for riches or things like that. But when it did come, I was quick to become a businessman. So I knew what time it was. Like change up real fast and learn, certain things. My first deal I got jerked. I was treated unfairly, and instead of me complaining about it, that's when I did pick up books, and I did start to learn the things, and I did start to, become more business savvy, and that's why to this day I'm always like, a part of a business, the executive side, the creative side, and the talent side.
Well, listen, man, we got to get into all of that, man. I'm so happy you here dropping these jewels on us, man.
I'm happy to be here, baby.
Hey, man, here's song number 2. Listen, now we love Orlando, and I really do, but I want to find out more about you now.
Okay. Right now, New York? We're going to New York right now? Okay. Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey, listen, man, listen. Revo, talk to me about the show. So this is the second season, right?
This is the second season, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But the second season, it's the second season. What we wanted to do, because we had other deals and we had other opportunities, other monies as well. But we wanted to, and I don't mean compete with Love and Hip Hop, but you know how like you can't go a week without seeing Love and Hip Hop on TV.
Yeah, man, trending. Yeah.
So we wanted to be the same, not because our show is a totally different thing, but what I meant by that is we wanted to come on all year round.
Yeah.
So Revolt was the people who stepped up and was like, the first season we get them 6 episodes and another 6 episodes, so it was a 12-season episode, even though we had way more than that.
Right.
The second season they was like, yo, they were down to give us 50 episodes. So
that's a lot of
I think it's 50, something like that. So we were like, what? Yeah, exactly. We looked at what, and then not only the checks. I don't want to say. It's like that's the motivation to, if I have some great content, if you come on Drink Champs and
I'm not gonna lie, you provide great content. When I watch the Amber Rose joints, when I watch the LL joints, Mike Epps, man, the legend, man, the way you guys create the content, and you create an energy in that room that just keeps you glued, man.
Yeah, well, I know these people and I know how to joke with them off camera. You know what I'm saying? So
you had a personal relationship.
Yes, for most of them. Some I don't, and some is ironically some we make the relationship on the podcast. And some people I knew just a little bit.
Right.
And then after they do the interview, they come up to me, they say how much fun they had, and then how much they love my energy, and then we develop a relationship after that. But for the most part, like at least 90% of these people I done been in places with them, drank bottles with them, seen them fall on the floor, seen me fall on the floor from being too drunk, seen us,
took care of a lot of people,
be humble, seen us be vulnerable, because you got to realize, like, I got 20 years experience, so I was backstage, you know what I'm saying, with Jay-Z's at these concerts. I was backstage with the Nas's. I was on tour with the Mobb Deeps. I toured with MOP in Europe.
legendary stuff right there.
All these people, like, you know what I'm saying, Pharrell's first hit, people, they say it was mine.
How was it like working with Pharrell, though?
Well, in the beginning, he was crazy, and now
he still is
he's crazy. No, he's crazy, but like in a genius type of way. Yes. Like I can remember, like right now, our first this first record, the first line on the record, I had this other line, and Pharrell he wouldn't mix the record till I changed the line, and I just now changed the line, and now every time a DJ plays Uno Mas, which is the new record with me and Pharrell, featuring Pharrell, every time a DJ play that record, they always rewind my first 2 lines. And I just be like, damn, he's right again. I just, you know what I mean? But it's dope because that's what it is. It's got to be our chemistry. It can't just be all me. It can't just be all him. We got to meet in the middle, and sometimes meet in the higher middle, and sometimes meet in the lower middle. But as long as we both kind of satisfied, I think the music is always going to reflect that.
Man, definitely. Your music definitely reflects that. You've always been making dope music. I just got to let the people know that now.
Please.
All right, man, for real. And then you continually to do this thing. What's crazy is I was sitting back and I was wondering, I was like, man, I wonder what made him focus more, less on the music and more so toward the podcast side of things.
Well, it wasn't a choice. It really wasn't.
Okay.
Like
break it down, because I was like, man,
we knew we had a dope show. That's why before we dropped it, we actually like recorded like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 episodes before we dropped it. So we knew we had a dope show. We didn't think that hip hop would gravitate towards that, because the thing about the demographics, when you think about it, we only interviewed people over 30, like over 30, like we interviewed the legends. And then when we got the demographics back, when we got the numbers back, and the people said the fans was from 16 to 24, it let me know. Wow,
you're attracting a different audience.
This is the young kids. So young kids don't know who I am.
Crazy right there.
So So I started to notice that, you know what, these young kids, they do want to learn about hip hop. They just want to learn about it in an entertaining way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
we kept entertaining them, and we kept doing it, and like I said, it just kept going, and we just happy to deliver, you know, content for hip hop and to show people, you know what I'm saying, that you can do this for a long time. You don't have to, you know, like I started to lose love for the music.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
I did this and I focused on this, and then what happened? Pharrell hit me up, and then I did this. Well, actually, I performed with Pharrell first.
Woo!
No. We did the record first, but then I performed with him. And between me doing the record with him, and then he had a show called The Roots Picnic.
Right.
And he brought me out as a surprise guest, and I came out, and the crowd just went crazy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I missed this." You know what I'm saying? And so the love for the music came.
Man, when them thousands of people are screaming back at you, man, make you feel good on the inside.
It make you feel good. Man.
Hey, listen, man, it feels good sitting with you right here.
Man,
your show's on Revolt right now, which is amazing. The second season,
a black-owned. You know, and I ain't just this, but I'm just saying.
No, it needs to be. It needs to be said.
In this day and times, it needs to be said that, you know, black people are out there doing great business. You know what I mean? We're holding them down. They're holding us down.
Yeah.
We're in a learning process together because they're still a new company. Although they got a lot of professional people working with them, they're still a new company. And this is still a new thing, the podcast. So for us to come together and make this happen and make us win together is a wonderful thing. So,
right, you dropping a lot of jewels on us too,
man, that's all love, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, for real. So you been out here, you got the podcast popping off, which is really doing numbers. Man, we can clap it up.
Clap it up.
I wish I had a horn. We could have did a horn. But either way, 50 million streams, that's amazing right there.
Right.
You've interviewed legends, man, from Diddy to LL.
Snoop Dogg,
oh my
50
God.
Cent.
Oh my gosh.
Boot Camp Clip, Jermaine Dupri, Ice-T.
I've seen that.
Amber Rose. Jermaine Dupri comes out Thursday. This Thursday at 10 p.m. Jermaine Dupri comes out.
Oh my goodness.
So and that's a wild one because you never got to see Jermaine Dupri drink, and he drank tequila, he drank Tiger Bone, and he drank champagne.
Yo, that Tiger Bone looks like it's the devil.
It is. It
really looks horrible.
It is. It's what you drink right before you enter the gates of hell.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what you drink. Yeah, and then God brings you back and say, "I got you." You know what I mean? Word.
Listen, so the podcast popped off doing amazing numbers.
Yes.
You've always been doing the music since day one, right? Putting out quality stuff, and now you fell back in love with the music.
True.
Okay, and now you got this record. Tell me about it, for real.
Well, you know, I wanted a record to reflect my 20-year career. You know, I've been here for 20 years. I can't tell you everything was peaches and cream, but I stood there. I didn't complain when I was down, and I ain't brag when I was up. Yeah. So I just did there, and I just shut up, and I just did my thing. So I wanted to reflect that. I wanted to say, you know what? You know, there can be a beautiful side to, you know, turning 20 years in music, but also turning 40 years old as a man. I don't feel old. I feel just as young as these kids. Ooh. I could go on the basketball court. I might give it to them. Handball court, they ain't got no chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted
shout out to Puerto Rico.
That's right. So I wanted to have a record that just reflects who I am at this moment. You know what I mean? And at this moment, I'm at peace with myself. Yeah. I'm having fun. I love my wife. Love my kids. I love my family. I love my moms and everybody. And you know, I want to be there for them. And now that I'm doing great things for them, I can focus on me and just being happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's sometimes taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's taking care of yourself. I'm gonna
be real with you. It seems like you really, you know, because a lot of times people got to go through stuff to get the mindset that you have right now. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, because there's a lot of people listening right now. If it's one thing you could tell them, you know what I'm saying, just to really inspire them about, because I know you had to go through some things before you got here.
The one thing I could tell them is first off, I tell them two things.
Tell them
first off,
they think it's peaches and cream.
Be your own fan first.
Ooh.
Be your own fan. Don't expect somebody to be a fan, because if you don't believe in you, it's gonna be hard to get anybody else to believe in you.
Facts.
And my second thing I can tell them is don't quit. I don't care if you pop. I don't care if you lose all your money. I don't care if you lose your cars. I don't care if you lose your homes. I don't care if you lose your girl. I don't care if you lose your friendships. If you still believe in you and you know that you can reach that goal, do not quit, because it can happen. Dreams can come true. You know what I mean? You just got to work for them.
And I ain't gonna lie with you. Everybody I know that ever got something, it took them some time. They went through something and they didn't stop. That's amazing key right there.
That's right. Because It doesn't happen. Like when you look at people like Samuel L. Jackson, they say their career started going off at 35 or 40 years old. It's like, wow, you know what? It doesn't matter. If this is what you love to do, stick with it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. And again, be your own fan. If nobody else is a fan of you and you believe what you do, then you know that there's a million people who think like you out there. You just gotta go find them.
You know what? That remind me of T.O. when you say, I love me some me.
You know, you have to. And you don't gotta be cocky about it.
Right.
You don't gotta be cocky about it, but you can love yourself without offending somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
And that's what I'm saying. And just that's it, man. So you know, that's what Uno Mas reflects. That's what this whole thing.
Speaking of Uno Mas.
Uno Mas, yeah, that's right. You know, because you know.
Let's stop the music now and you give him that monster intro.
Uno Mas, this is your boy NRE featuring Pharrell Williams. We've been making records together for 20 years. This is a 20-year circle that's coming together. Woo. Listen to it. We've filming the video in 2 weeks. It's a movie. Yeah. We got ballerinas. We got people flying out of helicopters. Woo. We got mermaids coming out of the ocean. It's just going down. Uno Mas featuring Pharrell Williams. NRE. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hanging out with you on 104.5 to B.O. Town to Bop and R&B. And if you're just not joining us, you are missing it. All right, but you're all okay. You got a little left. Nori is here, baby.
And I gotta salute you, man, because you're a man of all trades, man. I'm seeing you work the boards, go hit the computer, search for research, you comb your hair, you put on your headphones. I'm seeing you do everything, man.
I appreciate that.
I salute the hustle, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. I salute you, man. It's, when you got people like you coming, you got to do it right.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right. And my homegirl behind the camera, she's taking pictures, running video. I like that. Listen, when you're down with me, you can't have one job. You gotta have at least 3 jobs, and then when your others, you should have 4 more, so we can all be a hustler. We can all be a millionaire.
Hello.
They said a millionaire got 7 jobs, brother.
Man, I know it, man. And I know you, man. Yes. You're definitely doing your thing, and I appreciate that, man. The second season of Drink Champs, man.
On Revolt every Thursday at 10 p.m. That's every Thursday. So even if it ain't a new episode, you can catch a rerun. You can catch it on demand. This Thursday is Jermaine Dupri. He's talking some wild things. After that, we got Irv Gotti. He's talking even wilder things. Then we got Jim Jones after that, and he's talking great things. So listen, he's off. We'll let you know about the Jim Jones situation. That was very big, very big. We also got Dream coming up after that. Yeah. We got the live Revolt music conference one as well coming after that. So look, basically tune in every Thursday to Revolt TV. If you ain't got Revolt TV, call your local cable people or whatever. Get Revolt.
Get your bootleg guy, whatever you got to do.
Get the bootleg. and one more thing I gotta say before I get up out
Talk
there.
to me.
In January, I got a food show, not a cooking show. It's a totally different. It's a food travel show where I go all over America and I drink and I eat food. So look out for that. It's called On the Run Eating.
That's when you know you get money, when you got different shows out here.
You gotta have it. So On the Run Eating, that'll be out in January, and we'll probably announce who that's with very shortly. But so you just stick with me, man. NRE, I'm out here hustling, letting y'all know that I can grow old and still be cool.
Come on, man. You're doing your thing, baby. Make sure you get out there, check out Drink Champs. It's not just on YouTube. You can watch it on TV. Okay, stop being cheap, man. Get your cable right.
Exactly.
Either way, man, it is such a pleasure having you in the building, man. Your new record is amazing.
Yes,
they can find that joint just about everywhere.
You can find it everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, wherever you want. We want to get it. You know what I mean. Just listen to the record. We jamming it. It's going to be one of the biggest.
Look, now I know this record is a start to another, but a whole other situation here. Yeah. Can we see Noreaga on the road? Okay, on the tour, another something with on the road with Pharrell? Is that possible?
Probably just I would probably drop an EP.
Ooh.
And Pharrell's mad busy. He's my brother.
Right.
Like I think in the 20 years we worked together, I think we only performed 5 times. And it's not no disrespect from him or no disrespect from me. It's actually we just all over the place. And to tell you the truth, that's a wonderful problem to have.
Yes, it is. Yes, blessed to be busy, like my grandma say.
Yep. Well, I'm taking your grandma line.
Right, I'm gonna send
her publishing though.
But baby, when you ain't busy, you're broke. Okay, so you're blessed to be busy.
It's a blessing to be busy. I'm sending your grandmother the publishing because I'm taking that. I'm using that. That is nice.
Hey, run it, baby. Yep. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Before you get out here, we'll shake this shot of tequila.
Okay,
and amen.
Amen.
Hey, Old Town.